There is one thing that many parents are doing that is putting their child's safety and identity at risk.
They bought a device, they gave it to their child, and they hoped for the best. They didn't plan for the worst.
In a society focused on physically protecting children, the same is not being done with as much fervor online.
We as parents understand what it's like to drive a car. We need to understand what it's like to navigate the internet.
A license to navigate the internet.
It does require education. It does require being engaged with those devices. We can't simply just give them to a child that's 7, 8, 9 years old and expect that they're going to understand the potential dangers that are out there.
And I think a lot of parents have no idea.
According to a study done by the Pew Research Center, almost every single teenage boy in America, 97%, plays video games. The number for teenage girls is also high at 83%.
Certainly, internet predators are like any other hunter. We know that hunters go where they know where there's prey.
Online games seem harmless, but experts say parents often have no idea the access they provide to your kids.
This guy sounds really creepy. Oh no, this is my friend.
Oftentimes they will pretend to be a schoolmate or someone of similar age so that they can garner trust.
The game shifts from fantasy to real life.
This girl was going to meet this kid who'd been telling her that she's pretty and wanting to spend money on her, and you know, it sounded not like a kid.
Last month, 31-year-old Alex Asino was indicted and accused of child sex trafficking and making child porn. He was arrested after meeting several teens through apps Snapchat and Whisper.
And once they get that information, and then they can in turn use it to entice or to extort or be able to threaten or blackmail the child to think that they've already messed up, that they're already in too deep.
There is something you can do to protect your children, and it's quite easy.
In an environment that's observed, and in an environment that has accountability, not simply in their bedroom with the door closed and the lights off with access to the internet. That's a recipe for disaster.
Experts emphasize monitoring all devices from game consoles to apps.
There should not be a device in your home that you do not have the passcode to. If that in fact occurs, my recommendation is that device goes away.
Games meant for small children like Roblox allows players to chat. Other apps include Discord, Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, Kick Messenger, Facebook Messenger, TikTok, and Skype. There's also Omegle that exclaims, "Talk to strangers."
So it's scary. You know, you're on kids are on Twitter, kids are on Snapchat and Instagram, and anybody can follow those kids.
And just like learning to drive, the more educated we are and the more we practice, the better prepared we'll be. Scott Gross, KTVA 11 News.